It is Saturday, January 19th, 5:24 p.m. I just finished studying after 3 hours and 40 minutes. Started at 1. Would that been? No, 4 hours. I can't do math. I started at 1:40. It's now 5:30. Wow. This is my networking book. About the size of my face. Networking is so hard. It's not. I guess not hard. It's just so much information. And it's until March 9th. March 8th. This is my last day. Basically, what I figured is I can't really take a day off, because if I do that, I will be behind the class. Like if I just took one day off on the weekend even, I would eventually be behind on the class, my studies and stuff. So basically, what I have to do is every single day, 7 days a week, I need to read 1.5 chapters. Come here, just finished that. And like one of the chapters was nice, like that's like 13, 18 pages, something like that. And then the next one was like 40. So I was like, oh cool, I get to read 13 plus 20, so 33 pages. So that was cool. And then what I do is I need to study a chapter a day. So today I finished studying chapter 6. And my quiz on Monday is, I believe, chapter 1 through 5. So in doing that, I'm staying a little bit ahead. Networking ends on day 20, so it's like 4 weeks, something like that. I think the way it works, I don't really understand. It's like 3 weeks for networking, 3 weeks for CCNA, which also the CCNA book is exactly the same size. Like I think they're like almost 1,000 pages each. So the 3 weeks for networking, 3 weeks for CCNA, and then like I believe it's a week for like in mobile. Like I don't know, it's like another like a school book, so it's not that big. But that's like a week, I believe. Actually, 3.5 for networking, I think is what it is, because we end networking on a Thursday, I think is when on Thursday, and then on Friday we start CCNA. So yeah, that sucks, because I was trying to figure out, like, because I mean I need just a day to just chill, right? But I was like, I don't know if I can do that. I can't, because it's like if I do what I have planned now, on I believe next Saturday, so a week from today, I'll be finished reading this networking book, and then I believe the next Saturday or so not next Saturday, but then one after that weekend is I'll finish all the 20 chapters of studying. So all my notes, I'll be done that. And then I have 4 days of networking left, and then I start CCNA. So at that point, I think I managed that by the Monday. So we'll start CCNA on the Friday, and then by the Monday, I think they would be starting chapter 2, and I'd be on like chapter 10 out of 22 or something like that. And the way I calculated it is that by the time I'm done reading, so if I every day reading, studying, I will finish all of my studying, all of my reading, by whatever 2 weeks before March 8th is. So that Friday or whatever, I believe, will be my last day. And then after that, it's all just review. So reviewing 42 chapters for the next 2 weeks, which will be better, because it's like I don't have to study. It's just review, and that's gonna take a while, because like what I've been doing is in the morning I'll review for like an hour before I go to class or whatever with all this stuff, and I'm gonna have to figure out a way to something like if like when I'm on chapter 20, for example, I'm not gonna be able to review 19 chapters, especially like chapter 1. At that point, I'll reviewed it like 20 times. So I need to figure out like maybe every other day, like do like chapters 1 through 10 and then 11 to 20. And maybe when I start CCNA, I just do 1 to 10 for networking and CCNA, and then 11 to 20, 11 to 20. I don't know. But I just kind of, it's been easy because with Project Plus and stuff, and at the end of Windows and PowerShell, it was kind of easy. So kind of was able to chill out, play games and stuff, and not do a lot of work. But I'm back to that mindset of the next 2 months are going to suck. And they're going to suck more than they ever did. Because networking is easily probably the most difficult, the one I was dreading the most. Has so much information, but I was like, just 2 months, dude. At the very least, 2 months, and you're gonna be done the course. And then you can, I think after this I have like Microsoft Exchange Server, which I imagine this will be stuff to study and do, but it's gonna be less. 2 months at least. More realistically, most likely 3 months. So until probably April is when I'll have to deal with this crap because I'm gonna be reviewing my measure ups and kind of just practicing and get ready for the certification exams. So yeah, it's gonna be rough the next 2 to 3 months because, like I said, I got out of bed. I woke up at like 12:30, got out of bed at like 1, and then since I went to go shovel the snow actually for 40 minutes, and then yeah, studied since then. So now I have probably like 6 till 2 or something like that. So 8 hours. I mean, it's nice, but at the same time, it's like it's the weekend. Like you don't want to have to do work, but just do it. Just gonna have it done. I just want to. I don't want to fall behind, and I just want to get like always be a little bit ahead or up to date with the class, and I just want to just continue studying. So hopefully that it's gonna be rough. I just know it's gonna be rough. It's, so yeah, just accepting that. It's accepting that I'm not gonna be playing a lot of games. I want to play Shadow of War all week. I'm excited to play that after I do this. I'm falling behind on podcasts, on YouTube videos and stuff. So it's a lot of work. So yeah. Other than that, Project Plus, there was no measure up for it, so I was like, screw it, I'll just book the certification exam for this week that just passed, and I said, because when you fill it out, you're like, you have 2 days where like your preferred days, and I put Friday, so yesterday or Monday. Yesterday morning, before I went to school, I got an email saying that my exam has been confirmed, booked for Tuesday. I don't know what the hell they're doing. It was frustrating because it was like, okay, Friday I do like a 10-minute workout. That'd be nice because it's like not really in the way of my day, right? So that would be cool. Mondays, like I do my workouts Sunday into Monday morning. So it's like when I wake up like Monday, I just don't do anything. So it's like that way, like I'm not rushing to do anything. Whereas now it's like Tuesday, I have my 50-minute workout. So I don't imagine the project class will take me long. Like I imagine I'll be home by 9, but it's like, dude, like it would have been nice to have that done sooner. So that was annoying. In terms of the weather, it's been actually really cold. It really dropped from the last time. I think the last time I was saying it was kind of warm, but no, it's definitely dropped. It was like -20, or it's going to be -20. It's really cold, and today it was snowing. I think it's like a foot of snow, maybe a foot and a half. Went to shovel the snow. I could probably go shovel it again, but I don't know. Maybe it's up to that point. But yeah, it's starting to look like winter. I think it's going to be kind of lasting that long. Or just going to last now. So I mean, I guess a late start. Hopefully, early end would be nice. I just can't get over it, dude. I can't get over how much work this is gonna be for networking. But it's nice because like literally, some of the stuff like, oh my god, today some of the stuff for chapter 6, the review that I was doing, it was like a lot of ports, protocols, and port numbers. This is all stuff that I kind of reviewed with my Security Plus. So a lot of it I remembered some of it, so it was kind of easier. And then like tomorrow I have some more stuff where it's like, for example, what are the classes of IP addresses? What's a unicast address, what's NAT, stuff stuff that it won't take me as long to memorize, to commit to memory. So that's cool. And I think chapter 8 and 9 were both kind of more like exercise based. So Monday, Tuesday, maybe I can kind of focus on 2 chapters and maybe speed it up a little bit, and then maybe take a day off. I don't know. Let's figure that out. Other than that, last week on Friday, I got a text from a number asking if this was still me, and then through just talking and whatnot, it was Taylor. And it was weird. It's a weird thing, because like I kind of just accepted that I was never going to talk to her again, and just hearing from her again was weird in the sense that like it was almost like talking to a dead friend, like someone that you never expected to see or talk to again. And yeah, it was weird. Like I'm happy that she got in touch with me though, because like I missed her and like I thought about her a lot, and like I'm happy we're talking basically. Like, but it's weird that we're talking. But yeah, she's just going through a rough time. Her and her ex, I guess, yeah, they broke up, and she's going through a rough time. And I'm not sure if like she messaged me just to talk to anybody, or if she. Like, I don't really understand, though, the point of her messaging me after 3 years, but I don't know. I'm not really questioning it. I guess I am questioning it right now, but, like, I don't care, I guess. Like, even if this is something where it's like, hey, we got back together and we can't talk anymore again, like, that's fine. I understand it. If it's something where it's like I just need someone to kind of get me through this, and I still don't think we should be friends, that's fine. If it's something where she wants to try to be friends, that's fine. I just like being able to talk to her again. I made sure to tell her all the stuff that I regretted never being able to tell her, which made me feel really good because it was nice finally being able to tell her that, not just be like, oh, I wish I could have told her this stuff. And yeah, we had like an hour-long phone call on Wednesday, kind of going over, just kind of catching up, just talking and laughing, and then every once in a while going back to kind of her relationship and stuff. So, yeah, it was. I mean, the circumstances in which she got in touch with me, obviously they suck for her. She's in a rough spot, so hopefully she can kind of get through that, and maybe I can help her. That'd be cool. But I mean, it's just nice being able to talk to her again. Like I said, it's like talking to a ghost. It's weird. But yeah, that's kind of what's been happening in my life. The Leafs, they're so frustrating right now because they've been inconsistent all year, and it's like everyone says they're a cup contender, but even since the start of the year, I never really felt like they were playing all that well. And like lately, they've just been like sucking hard, and like for example, on Thursday they played Tampa Bay Lightning, which are the best team in the league. Like they have 74 points, the next highest like 60. So and they only the Leafs gave them their 11th loss of the season. What? So they played Tampa and they won. They played really well too. Well, I don't know really well, but they played well. They played well enough to beat them, and like I was like, all right, sick, nice, we got a good game finally, because they were kind of slumping and they were not doing well. And then yesterday, the very next day, they played the Florida Panthers, which are not a good team, and they lost. They didn't play well at all. Like it wasn't even a back-to-back thing. It was just they did not play well, and like a lot of people on the team are slumping. Like Matthews is like 1 goal in 12 games. Nylander has 1 goal in 13 games. Kadri's like 1 goal in 13. Marleau has 1 goal in 13. A lot of slumps going on, but Jesus, like it's so frustrating. And the thing that like Babcock, so we've had Babcock for a while, and I try to give him the benefit of the doubt because like when I think about what we were without him, what we are with him, I'm like obviously he knows what he's doing. He's a good coach, but he's just so stubborn and so annoying sometimes. Like he's constantly just changing lines. Like Nylander gets like 5 minutes to play with Matthews, and then he's just scrambling everything. He scrambles all the lines, puts Connor Brown with him. Like why? Why would you do that? And like there's never any consistency with the line. So how is anyone supposed to feel consistent or be able to like get into a rhythm when you're constantly changing lines? And like you'll just play these people for asinine amount. Like Zach Hyman, I think, led forwards yesterday, and he just does so many asinine things. And I'm just like, dude. And the stretch pass thing and the dump and chase thing, like, dude, this is not the team that does that stuff. Like, you need to change this. So, I don't know. And they're constantly having this issue where they start slow, start late, or they don't just play. They don't play if they care. And that was yesterday. And every interview, it's literally, oh, we have to start on time. And they took away our time and space. We have to be better. It's like, well, start. It's been literally 2 years. Guys been saying that. So start. So really been frustrated with the Leafs lately. I'm really hoping some changes are made at the very least this offseason. Right now, we are, I think, 1 point. So we're second in the Atlantic. We're 1 point ahead of Boston. I think 2 ahead of Montreal. And then like 4 ahead of Buffalo or something like that. Like, honestly, if we go on a losing streak and any of those other teams start winning even a little bit, we're out of the... We're not only could we drop down to the wild card spot, but we... Actually, no, I think we're good enough that we would still make playoffs in a wild card, though. We were second in the league for a while. I don't know how. We're like 9th now, and we're just not that great. So, frustrating stuff going on. But yeah, I'm going to go do some stuff now and just relax finally and eat some treats because it's cheat day today. So, I watched a little bit more wrestling. I don't know if I said that, but I watched a little bit more wrestling. Some Ring of Honor, TNA. Like 205 Live, NXT UK, which is actually really good. So that's that. And yeah, deuces. I missed the thing.